Hello guys, my name is Divyam Singh and in this video I will be discussing network segmentation. This video is part of video submission assignment of systems and network security. Let's start with the video. What are the topics covered in this video? So first we'll be discussing what is network segmentation, the inner workings of network segmentation, why do we need network segmentation, implementing zero trust through network segmentation. Let- Let's start. What is network segmentation? The concept of network segmentation has been around for a while. The simplest form of network segmentation is the isolation of an organization's internal network from the rest of the internet. By defining this boundary, it is possible to find a parameter focused security policy designed to keep any potential threats outside the network while ensuring that an organization's sensitive data remains inside. However, organizations can go further by defining additional internal boundaries within their network, which can provide improved security across all their devices and can also provide them access control. The inner workings of network segmentation. So, network segmentation can be performed in a few different ways. One of the common approaches is firewall segmentation. In this approach, an organization deploys a firewall at desired network boundary and architects the network via physical links or virtual local area networks called or the VLANs so that all traffic across the boundary is routed through that firewall. By providing the firewall with complete visibility and control over boundary crossing traffic, the organization can enforce access controls for that boundary. Based on predefined rules, the firewall can allow or block different types of traffic. These rules can restrict access to a network segmentation to certain users or applications, blockchain types of traffics from across the boundary, etc. Using software-defined network (SDN), an organization can also has the option of implementing micro-segmentation. Micro-segmentation increases the granularity of segmentation by isolating individual workloads from one another, rather than working on the scale of multiple endpoints like traditional network segmentation. This additional granularity amplifies the benefits of network segmentation by providing the organization with a higher level of network visibility and control. Why do we need network segmentation? Or what are its benefits? Let's discuss this. If all traffic were permitted to enter and leave the enterprise network, the probability of successful cyber attacks would grow exponentially. The organization's perimeter firewall acts as its first line of defense against external attackers. However, organizations can also reap significant advantage from implementing internal network segmentation. Examples of some of the major segmentation benefits include increased visibility. A firewall gives an organization visibility into any traffic that passes through it. The more segmented an organization's network, the greater the visibility an organization has into its internal network traffic. Defense in depth. An organization's perimeter defenses help to detect and block a large number of threats and entering the network. But they can't catch everything. Adding multiple network boundaries between critical assets and the outside world provides additional opportunities to detect and respond to an intrusion. Improved access control. The firewalls that implement network segmentation can can enforce access control policies. This enables an organization to restrict networks access based on need to know, restricted lateral movement. Cybercriminals typically compromise user workstations and need to move through the network to access critical systems and achieve their objectives. Network segmentation makes this more difficult to achieve and increases their probability of detection as they attempt to cross segment boundaries. Insider threat management. Perimeter-based defenses can be affected at detective can be effective at detecting external threats, but they are blind to malicious insiders. Internal network segmentation provides visibility and threat detection for malicious employees and compromised accounts. Better network performance. Network segmentation breaks an organization's intranet into discrete segments with defined roles. This decreases network congestion and improves performance. Protecting critical systems. Some systems like industrial control systems (ICS) have very high availability requirements, making them difficult to update and protect against cyber threats. ICS security best practices include placing them on isolated network segments to minimize their exposure to potential threats. Isolating untrusted systems. Many organizations have public guest networks and growing use of businesses business Internet of Things IoT devices introduces a number of insecure and untrusted devices on enterprise network. Isolating these devices on a separate network segment is an IoT security best practice and limits the threat that they pose to the result of the enterprise network. Simplified regulatory compliance. The scope of regulatory compliance audits typically includes all machines with access to protected data. Network segmentation limits the scope by containing sensitive and protected information to particular network segments, simplifying regulatory compliance responsibilities. Now, next topic. Implementing zero trust through network segmentation. What is this? Implementing a network segmentation policy is a crucial step towards a zero trust security policy. Zero trust security relies upon the ability to enforce access control policies based upon employee job roles. Network segmentation creates boundaries where traffic can be inspected and these access controls can be applied and enforced. So let's have a recap of what we discussed in this video. Um, Firstly, we started with what is network segmentation. The simplest form of network segmentation is the isolation of an organization's internal network from the rest of the internet. Okay, by defining this boundary, it is possible to build a perimeter focused security policy designed to keep any potential threats outside the network while ensuring that an organization's sensitive data remains inside. Now, the next one that we discussed was the inner workings of the network segmentation. So, network segmentation can be performed in a few different ways. One of the approaches, one of the approach is that an organization deploys a firewall at a desired network boundary and architects the network via physical links or virtual local or VLANs, so that all traffic crossing the boundary is routed through that firewall. What we discussed next was some of the benefits of network segmentation, and there we discussed some of the benefits like increased visibility, defense in depth, improved access control and restricted lateral movement, insider threat management, better network performance, protecting critical systems, isolating untrusted systems, simplified regulatory compliance. These were the benefits of using network segmentation. And lastly, as we discussed, implementing zero trust through network segmentation. So, zero trust security relies upon the ability to enforce access control policies based upon employee job roles. Network segmentation creates boundaries where traffic can be inspected, and these access controls can be applied and enforced. So, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and it was very informative for you. Thank you so much.